Okay, we are almost there. You guys are doing great. We'll need the same stationery as just now. Okay, let's turn to question 9. Circle EG. Some residents were standing at point X in the middle of a neighborhood, right here. Study the 8-point compass and answer the following questions. So we're going to take the same approach as just now and refer to the compass, label, naughty elephants spray water. This is a 4-point compass. Since this is an 8-point compass, you need to draw in more directions. Northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest. Okay, let's start. Eugene was facing north. So now, Eugene is here. North will be this direction. Again, if you're going to draw in your diagram, use a pencil so that you can erase any workings later. So he's facing north, that means he's facing the swimming pool. In what direction was the market from Eugene? So this is Eugene, right? So find the market. The market is right here. So what direction is that? That would be north, southeast, right? So let's fill in. South, east. Again with a hyphen. Okay, so we've gone to part B. So erase the diagram so that it will be less messy. Okay, part B. Jamie was facing the town council. Where did she end up facing if she made a 3/4 turn clockwise? Okay, so if there's more information you might want to highlight. Town council, that's her starting point, where she was facing, and then 3/4 turn clockwise. Okay, remember, clockwise is this direction. You might want to write this on your paper. Okay, so Jamie is here. She's another resident standing at point X, facing the town council. Now, 3/4 turns is made up of 3 right angles. One right angle is a 1/4 turn. Okay, so when we get to the town council, you realize that it's facing diagonally. If this is hard for you to visualize, just turn it so that you can see a perfect right angle. So from here, we're going to go clockwise by 1 right angle, 2 right angles, 3 right angles. So in the end, she'll be facing, the train station. So let's write down the answers. Train station. Okay. Now we get to part C. Selena started facing the market. She turned 90 degrees anti-clockwise. Okay. Now you see they use different terms, 1/4 turn versus 90 degrees. It means the same thing. We're going anti-clockwise now, this direction. Okay, so let's go back. What do we do here again? You guessed it, take your eraser and erase. So we're going to start from scratch again. Okay, Selena was facing the market this way, and now we're going anti-clockwise. Now again, this is diagonal, so it's confusing you. You can turn your whole paper this way, go 90 degrees anti-clockwise, and she would face the town council. So let's write down town council. Okay, if this is too much for you to take, you can always pause the video, but I'm going to move on for now. Okay, this is on the next page, part D and part E. Tom was facing a certain direction. He turned an angle of 135 degrees in the clockwise direction. Highlight the keywords. And then ended up facing the stadium. Where was he facing at first? Okay, if the question gave you the end, but not the start, This is a working backwards question. Now, I'm not sure whether you remember working backwards, but for those who have attended TLL for some years now, you will remember the caterpillar diagram. So write down the notes. Okay, how do you draw the caterpillar diagram? This will be a quite simple caterpillar diagram. Later E will be a little bit more confusing. So we start in a certain direction. We don't know what direction this is, but we know that he took 35 degrees in the clockwise direction. Then in the end, he faced the stadium. Now, what if we were to go backwards? The degrees would stay the same, but the direction will change. Okay, so this will be 35 degrees anti-clockwise. So refer back to the diagram. If we start at the stadium, we will need to do 135 degrees anti-clockwise. Now, 135 degrees can be split into two parts. 90 degrees, which is one L shape, right angle, followed by 45 degrees. Remember what we covered just now? Between 2 points on an 8-point compass, that's 45 degrees, like that. Okay, so we are going anti-clockwise now because we're going backwards. So first, anti-clockwise this way, okay? 90 degrees followed by another 45. So that means she started at the market. Okay, so based on the question, she starts at the market, she does 135 degrees clockwise, and she will reach the stadium. That's why we were working backwards. Okay, so let's fill this in. That would be the market. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing, working backwards by caterpillar diagram. But this is going to be along the caterpillar diagram. Okay, so Trisha was facing a certain direction. Again, the direction is not known. She made a half turn clockwise and then 270 degrees anti-clockwise. Step 1, step 2. And then she was facing the stadium. The question asked for at first. So now you have two arrows that you have to draw. She was facing a certain direction. She made a half turn degrees clockwise. Then she reached the next, she faced the next direction. Then she turned 270 degrees anti-clockwise. Then she faced the stadium. Now remember what we did just now? The value stays the same. The direction changes to the opposite. So now if we're working backwards, we have to do 270 degrees clockwise. And then a half turn, same value, anti-clockwise. Okay, so let's do this step by step. Let's focus on this one first. 270 degrees clockwise. 270 degrees is 3 right angles, 90 plus 90 plus 90, this way. Okay, so let's go back. Start from scratch. Okay, there we go. He's facing the stadium and he wants to do a 270 degrees clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Then he will be facing the shopping mall. So let's go back. Shopping mall. Okay. Now a half turn anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise is this direction. Yeah. So let's go back. So he's facing the shopping mall. So a half turn anti-clockwise. He will reach the swimming pool. So we can fill that in. And great job. That's the toughest one of this worksheet, so you all did great.